Alrighty, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Combat Talks. I'm your host, Kevin Combat Bolander. Just gonna go by Combat at least. Kevin Combat basically is all I just want to be. But we back. We officially here. Like I said, let's chat over here, and then alias. This is basically going to be my permanent social media name because I have. What do I currently have as my Twitter? I have so much stuff as my Twitter. It's Combat Chaos. We ain't doing that one here. We're just gonna keep. There we go. Oh, Jesus. And we basically have so much to talk about. That's why it said Combat Talks. This is going to be like a spin-off to... This is going to be a spin-off to Universe. As you can already tell, all three of the podcasts are dead. Killed them. Sports Chat, Wrestling Hour, and Nerd Coalition are gone. They're dead. Rest in peace. But basically, Combat Universe combines all three, where you can talk Wrestling Hour, you can talk sports, and you can go nerd. But this one is going to still tackle all three of them, but how I want to do it. Like, I'm fine doing it the way that Combat Universe is it, but Combat Talks, that one I'm happy about. I'm glad that that's returning. I'm glad that we're actually getting back in, and we're going to try to get some numbers going here. But this was always on Nerd Coalition. This will not be on Universe. This will be on my channel. So Combat Films Hunter 77 will be the official channel for Combat Talks. Huge announcement. Alright. Let's get started with the nitty and the gritty here. I first want to talk about two things that dropped today. Well, later today. And I'm going to have some dummies and props. As, you know, one thing. This is going to be so cringe, but I really don't care. You can already tell what these are. These are the Captain America Brave New World toys from McDonald's. And they were okay. I work at McDonald's, so I got these for free. But, sorry I'm wiping my nose a lot. It's like really stuffy in here. And I'm drinking a miniature cup of coffee. Before I switch to agua. Now, officially, Combat Talks is in session. Alright, here we go. But we officially have two things to talk about today, and then we're going to discuss what's going on in the world of pro wrestling, and then what's going on in the world of sports. But we're going to talk Nerd Coalition first, because there's a bunch of shit. First of all, Captain America Brave New World trailer dropped. Poster dropped, and then the trailer. It was supposed to drop last night during the ESPYs, but I guess because for some ungodly reason, it didn't. That's kind of sad. Because I watched the ESPYs and it wasn't good. But we officially had the Combat... I keep saying Combat for some reason. The Captain America Brave New World trailer drop, and it was amazing. Captain America, Sam Wilson, he has a shield, is probably going to do battle with the Red Hulk, also known as Harrison Ford. This looks nothing like Harrison Ford. This looks nothing like Anthony Mackie, but they used them for their own purposes. Let me get that out of the way. So, any hoozles. We had a trailer, and it was really good. And it really proves that they're going back into Winter Soldier territory, which is a good Captain America movie. I think, and for a minute of time, as I'm turning this down because I don't want it to be background noise as much. But I think there is a bunch of people saying that Marvel's dead. Marvel's dead. It died after Endgame. Not really. From WandaVision to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, Black Widow, and all the other movies that came out, even Eternals, I actually watched Eternals finally, and it's not bad. I enjoy it. But I definitely think that Marvel is not dead, and they're having a Hall H panel at Comic-Con. That will definitely be discussed on here. And probably Universe, I don't know. But there's so much. The popularity of Marvel is just immaculate right now. It's amazing. And I'm a DC fan. I didn't get into Marvel, until Iron Man came out. I mean, I did watch a little bit of X-Men animated series, and then I did watch Spider-Man animated series. But I loved Iron Man. And then from there on, it basically was, I saw movie to movie to movie to movie. I saw The Avengers in theaters, really liked it. I saw Iron Man 2. Yeah. I didn't see Captain America First Avenger. I did see Avengers. I did see Iron Man 3. I wasn't a fan of that. I didn't see Winter Soldier. I didn't see Guardians. I didn't see... I'm doing this off of memory. I'm not going to be doing it by... looking it up. But I did see... What came out after 2014? I mean, I didn't see Winter Soldier. I did see Age of Ultron. I didn't see Ant-Man. And then from then on, it was basically, I saw every Marvel movie. I saw Strange, Spider-Man, Guardians 2, Thor, Infinity War, Captain Marvel, Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home. And I didn't see Eternals or Black Panther 2 or Thor Love and Thunder, but I did watch them. I have yet to watch... I did watch WandaVision, did watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I did watch Loki. I haven't seen Season 2 yet, but I'm going to work on that. And I've yet to see Black Panther 2, and I've yet to see... I watched the 2 episodes of Moon Knight. I'm very hooked. I just got busy. And then just so much other Marvel content is dropping. And then we get Agatha All Along into September. That looks good. I mean, I was a fan of Agatha in WandaVision because everyone's just like, oh, she's just a witch. But she's pretty cool. I like her. And I like that she's going into the different TV genres, and I will probably get... I wonder if we'll get, like, Office Modern Family, Agatha. And then we'll lead into, like, crime... Because the trailer starts and she's in, like, a crime show. So it's like, oh, okay. Because those crime shows are officially what's popular, and that's officially calling out television, which I love. But then she's back as Agatha Harkness, and, yeah. But what other stuff is going to be revealed at Comic-Con? I know there's probably going to be a special look at Fantastic Four, which comes out next year. Brave New World already had a trailer, so they might show some dinky footage. Deadpool Wolverine comes out next week, and I'm seeing it on Thursday. So I might pop a review I might pop a review up. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I really am thinking about it. Because I'm also going to see Twisters Wednesday. So I'm seeing Deadpool on Thursday, but I'm seeing Twisters on Wednesday. So we'll see what happens there. And then just so much other stuff is coming out. And I'm watching The Alkalite, and it's iffy. I was very excited about it because I heard there's going to be like Sith, and it's going to be set in High Republic time. And then I saw the trailer, and I'm like, oh, this could be good. And watched a couple episodes, and was like, I don't know where this show's going, but it could lead to something. And if it gets a season 2, great. But if not, I'm not going to care. I really am not. I don't care for Captain. It's Star Wars Disney. It's good. Like that, I still have to catch up on Mandalorian Season 3. I still have to watch Tales of the Empire. I'm debating if I want to watch Andor. I don't know if I'm wanting to, but hey, we'll see. And to people that are wondering if I'm going to watch it's that other Star Wars show that comes out. I completely forget. I forget what it's called, but yeah. I mean, Book of Boba Fett 2 is getting a season 2, so I'm excited about that. And then just, again, so many other movies coming out, like Gladiator 2, I saw the trailer for. I have yet to see the first one, so I'm kind of a little iffy on it. It's got Pedro in it, but could be interesting. Joker 2. I want to see another trailer. I absolutely loved the first one. It's my favorite movie, up there with Dark Knight and Star Wars Episode 3. But I need to see another trailer before I officially make my decision. It's like, I have to see this. Like the first one got me hooked. I was so excited to see the first one. The first trailer, that is. But I need a second one. I'm not even going to go into details with Wicked, because I know there's like a lot of Broadway fans out there that officially are just like, what are your thoughts on Wicked? Wicked is my favorite Broadway musical. It used to be Cats, and now it's Wicked. Because the 2019 movie kind of is a little, I don't know. But Wicked is my favorite musical, and I'm excited for the movie. I get a feeling. I don't know what that feeling is, but I get a feeling. But yeah, there's so much content and TV shows that I need to watch, movies I have yet to see, that I promise you I will. Just take me a while. And then, strolling over to music, because that's part of Nerd 2. Marshall, Eminem, drops the Death Slim Shady Coup de Grace. And he's back. He's back. I've loved him ever since, trying to think of not Guess Who's the Guess Who's Back song. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. I'm trying to figure out what the song title is. Don't hate me. And again, work in progress. But I absolutely think that the fuck is that name? Something, I don't know. But then I officially liked other songs, and I love the Venom. Venom was my favorite. Houdini here in the single I was excited for. I have yet to see the music video of The Death of Slim Shady, because I think there's like is it like a short film, like a movie or something? I don't know, could be good. And then I listen to this album, and I'm going through a whole bunch of emotions. I'm happy, I'm cheering, I'm so like, goddamn, I'm looking at these sick burns. And then I'm crying when he brings Haley into it because it's a sweet song and it's a touching thing, so. Good on you, Marshall. Yeah, clap like Pat McAfee now. Good on you, Marshall. You did it. You're up there for Album of the Year. But teetering at the edge is Taylor. And then let's not forget about Lady Gaga. She still has yet to drop. Just reading a text. So I put my phone over here. I basically will tell you this, that I am not saying Marshall's dead. He could resurrect another album. Anyways. I got off track here. But Lady Gaga still has yet to drop LG7. And Miss Taylor Swift has yet to drop Reputation, Taylor's version. Has yet to drop it. And debut. But once she does that, and then Gaga drops LG7, that's where the album thing is going to get all mixed up. Like, I could be wrong. I could, like an album could, like, literally shoot out of nowhere. But we'll see. We shall see. The music world is interesting, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, was there anything nerd that is also... I mean, DC has the Superman legacy, but I have yet to see that. I mean, they could do something at Comic-Con, too. Because Comic-Con is in a couple of weeks, and so much stuff is going to be dropping. From Marvel, DC, Star Wars might have something, or they might wait till D23. I don't know. Because I think there's a D23 this year. I have no idea. But with the nerd stuff comes the thing that gets me, and what these two pictures are part of. The Elite and CM Punk. Ironic, isn't it? But AEW is literally holding me hostage and saying, you think WWE is good? We got shit too. We got good shit too. Dynamite has been cooking ever since I went to... I mean, there was a couple bad episodes. Ever since I went to the show in Loveland, they've just been nonstop cooking. And I've just been posting and posting and posting. And I have an Instagram wrestlers tournament. Cody's leading that so far, but possibly some AEW wrestlers are going to sneak up into the top 10. Because just give me a fact. Give me a fucking fact. That the Mariah May, All About Eve, if you haven't seen that movie, it basically is where a understudy takes the actress's place. It basically is what Mariah May is doing with Toni Storm. I'm thinking it also is a High School Musical 3 because that British chick, Mariah May's British, was going to take Sharpay's spot. But it's also All About Eve, and I think, something, a Baby Doe, or What Happened to Baby Doe. I saw literally a tweet from them, and I was just like, oh, okay, or Jane Doe, or whatever the heck it's called. But, like, it's really good. And then we have this Hangman returns, but he's out for blood because he's out for Swerve, because I guess he has to move because he doesn't feel safe because Swerve broke into his house. And he's out for blood, so he enters as a wild card. This is why I wish Being the Elite was still here, because we could officially find out these stories. I don't get why the Young Bucks ended Being the Elite. I loved Being the Elite. We could also find out what sick Kenny's doing, because Kenny is still not here. But he loses to Bryan, which good job, Bryan Danielson. Well done. And Mariah May, good job. You know, the Owen tournament actually was pretty good this year. I called one of the winners was Mariah May. And I think I called Bryan too. Because I said Hangman was either going to be... I'll have to go look at my bracket. But Hangman loses to Bryan. And then he officially goes down to the locker room, bangs on the door. Okada answers and says, "Can I help you?" And it's tense. There's tension. I was seeing that Okada and Hangman could face off at All In. That could be fun. If Kenny's not healthy. Because if Kenny's healthy, they're going to do Kenny Okada 5 at All In. Or All Out. But the Bucks show up and then he says, "I'll do it." So he's the 5th man. So the true elite is back. Minus Kenny. But this is going to be interesting for Blood and Guts. Because Swerve... The only reason why Hangman's in this is because Swerve is Team AEW. He's the team captain with Mark Briscoe. Darby could possibly be in. The third one we'll probably find out at Dynamite 250. And then we'll have 2 more spots, which could be the Acclaimed. I'm kind of hoping it's the Acclaimed. But then you hear... like, Kenny could be coming. There's plans for Jamie Hayter. Because Britt Baker is going after Mercedes Moné for the title, and I knew that was going to happen. I was just like, Mercedes' first real feud after she wins the TBS title could be with the Doctor. And it happened. So that could be a match at All In. And then with the women's title is already going to be Mariah May, Toni Storm, Swerve, Bryan. Will and MJF confront. Or Will and Pac, because Pac won the number 1 contendership. So who's MJF going to fight? Daniel Garcia? Okay, that's interesting. I'm not really a fan of Daniel Garcia. And then the learning tree. Psychopath learning tree. Versus maybe Hook? I don't know. But everybody is just, like, AEW is on fire right now. WWE is on fire too. Wyatt Six storyline is chef's kiss. Pivoting from AEW to WWE. Bo Dallas, Wyatt Six, is my favorite thing about WWE right now. And the Judgment Day. But from their debuts to the QR codes to the officially making their debuts, murdering everybody, to the tapes being delivered to Pat, to Bo confessing to Uncle Howdy and them kind of merging together, to Bo showing up at Pierce's office. We have yet to see what that's about. To what I think is going to happen at SummerSlam could be either Uncle Howdy versus Chad Gable or Bo Dallas versus Chad Gable. But I want to see the Wyatt Six in action. I want to see Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy. Nikki could even do something with the women's title. But they say Wyatt Six isn't like they're sick. But the Wyatt Six could also mean there's a super secret final member. And she has been posting training videos of her training doing bumps and shit. It's gotta be Alexa. It's gotta be Alexa. And then with the Judgment Day stuff with like this weird love triangle between Rhea, Dom, and Liv is gonna explode. Damien and Finn on the edge, and then just JD hanging out. Carlito's just there. Raw is becoming interesting television, and I'm enjoying it. And then there's something that came back that I quit watching because I didn't care about it. NXT. They've got some stuff broken too. They got a nobody, outsider, Ethan Page. He's not a nobody. As NXT champion. That's insane. They also got Brooks Jensen kind of doing a little scapegoat thing. Okay. And then Roxanne, who could be facing Stephanie Vaquer, because Vaquer, who fought Mercedes at Forbidden Door, is now signed with WWE. Well done. Good job. You made it. Now what's next? Huh? What's next? Anyways. And then, SmackDown. I wish I could watch you live, but I can't. We officially have a fucking banger storyline. The Bloodline is run by Solo now, with Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, who apparently was Camacho, freaking scary Jacob Fatu. Okay. This is like Bloodline 2.0, but they're great. Do you know at SummerSlam it's going to be Cody versus Solo? And either who's ever going to win that? And right as you think he's not going to show up, Roman comes back. And it leads to who knows what, whatever. But I'm seriously thinking that, stay with me here, the Bloodline 2.0, Solo, Tama, Tonga, and Jacob are all run by one person. Thoriel's up for the final boss, The Rock. And it could lead to some amazing storytelling. Like, WWE's on fire right now. Wrestling is on fire right now. There's TNA too, but Joe Hendry, who's also on NXT, has a world title shot at Slammiversary. Needs to win, hopefully. And just so much is riding on SummerSlam. The card could be stacked, and then we officially get word that John Cena is retiring. I don't know how to feel about that. I seriously am still thinking of this. Like, it's not real. It can't be real. But again, I said Comic-Con is coming up. And you're probably thinking to yourself, it's like, what does WWE and AEW have to do with Comic-Con? Action figures. Marvel too. But Marvel Legends has been kind of lacking, really. I haven't really seen any Marvel Legends that have kind of really popped me. Unless they pull out a Deadpool and Wolverine wave, I'm not sold. Black Series, you have me. We're going into toy talk here a little bit. Black Series, you have me, but you don't really have my money until I see a good action figure. Or until I get like a Darth Vader or something. Again. DC, I'm not sure because your scales are a little bit eh. And there's NASCAR Diecast. I have started the NASCAR series up again, and coming up at 11, the Dollar General 400 from Atlanta will be happy. Results posted on Instagram later. On Sports Chat, go follow Combat Sports Chat, and then you'll see all the NASCAR Diecast stuff. We already had a banger Daytona 500. It's great. Truck series is doing pretty good. I had to get 3 car roofs because I needed extra trucks. And the Xfinity series is cooking. But there's plenty more to come. And when we get more race cars, that's where the floodgates are going to open. Because originally, and I wish I would have posted more of this, but the NASCAR series I had, the NASCAR series that I made, top tier. And then coming soon, because I'm going to get back into this collection, Teeny Mates. They're little NFL, MLB, NHL, NFL. I got the sports teams here. NBA, NFL, MLB, and NHL action figures. And I'm going to literally make them, and I'm going to post score highlights, updates, everything. Different seasons are going to happen, different playoffs are going to happen, and it's all going to happen on Sports Chat. And hopefully when I get new action figures, I can actually post pictures of them. I'm actually going to be working on a photo shoot later today for 2 action figures in particular. And I'm also going to work on still getting Funko Pops, because I still collect Funko Pops. I haven't really seen any that caught my eye. But wait till Comic-Con. Shit's about to drop. Both for WWE, Mattel, and AEW. Because AEW, last big con they had was, believe, something for Double or Nothing. I'm not quite sure. I think it was pretty good. I have no idea. But that's it. For Toy Talk, at least. I've still got sports to talk about. It's a pretty good segue. We lead into sports toy news, and then we go into sports news. I'm going to start with league. And we're already kicking off of football. The preseason is near. Football is coming back. People, this season is going to be insane. Rookie quarterbacks. The Broncos have a rookie quarterback. The Broncos have a rookie quarterback. See what this season proves. I have yet to see somebody tell me that the Broncos are not going to make the playoffs. I mean, it could happen, but I've been wrong before. So, we'll see what happens. I don't want to talk about baseball. I'm disappointed in the Rockies. As you can tell, I've not even featured. I see they're playing the Mets today. They better win that game. That's all I'm saying. NHL really hasn't caught my eye with anything. Avs haven't really made any big signings, but they did tease something that I was going to talk about on TikTok. I think I'm still going to post that. And then we have basketball, which that season's going to be nuts. Nuggets really didn't make any moves, but the Lakers are trying to stack the competition with LeBron James, his son, playing. And we'll see what happens. And then NASCAR. I still love NASCAR. That Chicago race was pretty good. We'll see what happens at Pocono this week. I'm not telling you guys my winners because I always get them wrong. But I will take in accord that NASCAR is pretty good. And it's changing. You ever seen Car City? And then the Olympics are coming up. I'm excited for those. I love the Olympics. Swimming, all this other stuff. I'm excited. Can't wait. All-Star game for MLB is coming up, so that should be fun. Hope Rockies at least got one player at least, but we'll see. And I believe that is it for sports. And I believe that is it for wrestling. See what happens. SummerSlam is on the horizon. See what happens with All In is on the horizon. We'll see what happens with Deadpool Wolverine. I will probably be giving my review for that probably next week. I'll do like a Twisters and Deadpool review. I don't know what's going to happen with Combat Talks, but I can tell you one thing, it's going to get insane. It's going to be, I mean, this sports wrestling nerd is going to get bigger. I'm excited. The future is bright. So follow that on everything, because it's officially going to be Combat Films Hunter 77 is going to be on everything. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X. I don't know. Stay tuned. Get ready. Combat Talks. Better be watching. We'll see everybody later. Bye-bye.